I know I've been changed. I know I've been changed. The angels in heaven done sign my name. I know I've been changed. I know I've been changed. The angels in heaven done sign my name. To the day of transition, I'm gonna keep on growing. I'm gonna keep on growing. This is Jacqueline here with the Grow Program. Thank you for growing with me on today. Much love to you, Germany. I see you, Germany, growing. Keep growing, Germany. Keep growing in God. I love you. God bless you. God bless you as you grow. I see you out there growing. Keep growing. Come on, New York. I see you growing, New York. God bless you, New York. There's one place I'm going. I'm going to New York, and there's another thing I'm doing. I'm getting ready to order some T-shirts. I'm going to have some Grow T-shirts. So if you like a Grow T-shirt, let me know. Send me an email, your size. I'm getting ready to order some Grow T-shirts. I'm going to start wearing them. T-shirts. I don't wear T-shirts a lot, but, I will. Yeah, I wear my Grow T-shirts, of course. Yes. Sometimes I've been changed. The angels in heaven then signed my name. See, my life is not my own. To God I belong. See, that's what we have to do. We have to change. We have to turn a new way. We have to think higher of ourselves than what people think of us. We do. See, because it was a time that I didn't. We have to think higher of ourselves than what people think of us. We have to be changed. See, because we growing. We here for a season. And things is not the reason. Property is not the reason. God is the reason. Because none of that stuff is going with you. None of that stuff, that anything you gain is staying. Material things, money in the bank, all that, that don't mean nothing. When it's time to go, you coming in just like you leaving out just like you came in with nothing. Somebody had to give you something. Somebody had to give you some clothes to put on, Honey, look, it's a time when you reach a turning point, for real. People will turn a song, but they know God. Just like the King, Johnny Taylor. He knew God, but he's singing about some other stuff, but in his mind, he thinking on the Lord. Because see, he, as many of us, as all of us, we know God. We know God, but see what the thing of it is, people turn from God because they looking at all this evil. Well, where God at? You see evil going, but you don't see God. Because God work in the background. God work off in the quiet. See, evil got to be all out, all in the, prevalent, but it ain't relevant. It ain't even prevalent. It's just out there. It's just evil just got to be known. It's got to make itself known. Just like they did when they walked up in that Capitol building. They had to make themselves known. Okay, we here. And we heard, we here to do this. But see, you're going about it the wrong way. You're supposed to vote. You're supposed to that's how you make your voice heard. If you want to be heard, you got to vote, And then he didn't have the votes. So that's what they say. He didn't have the votes, And then we had some presidents before that lost the elections, by a slim margin. You had Al Gore, and he said, okay. He gave it to him. He manned up and he walked away. You had Hillary Clinton, who said, and she really won it. But she womaned up and she gave it to him, and let him have it there. But see, he couldn't do that. So what was wrong with that? What is wrong with what is wrong with the democracy? That's what it is. The votes came in. He didn't have the votes. He lost the election. That's it. It's time to move on. We still talking about this. They still talking about it. One reason, because they got to. Because, some people ran up in there. So now, it's all in the news. It's breaking. It's just some breaking stuff happening. You watching the news and you trying to hear what she's saying or he's saying, at the same time trying to read the banner. Dang, there's so much going on. It's break. Then you can put in there. You can put up there. If you like to watch two shows like I used to, so I used to compare them. I started getting smart. I watched CNN and MSNBC and tune in to a tiny bit of Fox. Then because I can only take just a sprinkling of that. And but see, you have to get your news sources from different places, honey. You can't just run here like I used to do that. I used to have it playing when I was driving at work because it was breaking. I want to make sure I was on top of what was breaking. It's constantly breaking. Honey, it ain't gonna stop breaking. See, you got to break away. You got to break away and break to the Lord, honey, because, see, that's steady breaking. The oppression is steady happening. See, so what I did, I turned over here. I went ahead and turned to God. I turned to the solution. God, what we going to do? We going to grow. Well, that's what we going to do. We going to grow, And my grandbaby asked me, what we going to do? Grow. We going to grow. That's what we're going to do. Learn to stop asking me that, Because, see, when I asked the Lord, that's what God told me to do, grow. So that's what I'm going to tell you. You got to grow. You got to grow up. You got to grow. You got to wise up, Rise up and rise. Wise up and rise up. Why I go there? Rise up and wise up. In that order. And wise up and rise up. I'm going to leave that alone. It's time to grow. It's a time for everything. It's time to grow. It's time for God, because God is moving. It's time for us to rise. We are the keepers of the dream. Don't you understand? Don't you understand that you are a keeper of the dream? Even though, young man, young woman, you go to work, you making it happen, you going through. Honey, you're not going through, you're growing through, and God is with you as you grow through. You gonna make it happen. You gonna get there. Just keep growing, keep striving. Because, see, I'm going to tell you something. There's something within you that you didn't even know that is within you. There is a God within you. The Spirit of God is within you. Who are you? You are God. You are God. To change you and that all around you, whatever it is that you're trying to do, the vices that you're trying to break free, whatever they may be. Could be smoking cigarettes. It's a mind thing. I understand it's nicotine, but it's also a mind thing. Honey, who you talking to? Honey, I used to smoke cigarettes. I used to take my mama's cigarettes in the bathroom when I was 15 years old. So it started from childhood, and it went on. The Marlboro man, I was the Marlboro woman. I smoked just about every pack, pack there was, Pall Malls and Camels. Them was kind of off limits. But I smoked cigarettes, honey, and I would switch packs and try this pack, try that pack. When they came out with them little slim Capris, what you talking about, honey? I thought about naming my daughter Capri, and I said, no, I can't name her after no cigarette. But them was the thing, them little Capris. I used to love holding them in my hand, just hold, so I keep lighting them. Because you like to hold them in your hand, then you realize these little bit of cigarettes, you steady lighting them. Now I'm going back to the big ones, so you went back to, back in Newport, cool. Now I couldn't do cool. Cool was too tough. Yeah, I know. Cigarettes. But I don't smoke cigarettes now, honey. Left cigarettes alone years ago. See, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Um, it comes a time, and it came a time where it was time for change. It was time to do something different and see to understand that you're on a journey. And as you are ready to break free of the chains that bind, it's all in your mind. You got to use your mind. Just like you use your mind for anything else great that you have done in this life. You use your mind to do it. You can use your mind to break free of the chains that bind to take you on to the breakthrough. As we are on this love, peace, and soul train, honey, I'm here to tell you, you here to gain. You got God, and you here to gain. God is within, and from a distance, the Most High is watching us. There are beloved spirits around us that are guiding us. It's like a light side and a dark side. And you can fall over to the dark side, but honey, God got you. Just raise back up. You know, it's a daily struggle. It's a daily walk. It's a daily journey. But let me tell you this. God gonna lead you beside the still waters. God gonna restore your soul. I'm telling you, yea, though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, don't fear no evil. You know, step out in faith. Be led by God, meaning be led in love. Be led in forgiveness. Let go of that old stuff. I know what they did. I know what they said. I know what they talked about, what they was going to do. You know, I know what they said, how they left you. But honey, look, don't worry about it. Don't stress about it. You know, just like I told you about that picture of that vault. I was just sitting there at the table, and I was filling out some paperwork down here in the office. You know, filling out the paperwork for my grandbaby. I didn't see that thing over there, and I'm sitting there, and I turned. It wasn't nothing but God told me turn and look to my left, and I turned and looked, seen that vault. I had never seen a vault in my life. It was a beautiful vault, brand new. Because the building has been like, it's an older building, but it's been, I guess, renovated, remodeled. But, and the table, like you sit there and talk to them. And then, I know they don't put people in the vault, but I'm just saying, it comes a time in your life where you got to lock out vices. You got to lock out people. You got to lock out things that will take you there. Things that will try to manipulate and dominate you to get in control of what God is trying to do for you. You got to remove those people, honey, because those people will be your downfall. Those people will be the reason you fall and won't be there to catch you. Will be there, matter of fact, to point at you and laugh at you and talk about you, because that's what they want in the end. See, and the thing of it is, we wrestle against powers and principalities. It's not your people. We wrestle against powers and principality. Evil is a spirit, it's a spirit of evil. Just like now, as I walk around this house, I'm feeling a little freer because I really was dealing with something up in here. And I'm feeling a little freer, understanding that there are bad spirits in here, but there's also good spirits that overpower the bad spirits, really have driven the bad spirits on out of here, because lately, it hasn't really been anything that's, besides some steps, steps out here, footsteps and stuff, and feeling presences. I feel presences, but see, I walk in power. God gives us a sense of power, and that's the Spirit of God that is within us. So you walk in the bold faith of the Lord, knowing that God is within you. See, that's why you sit and you watch people sit and say, well, where God is? God is within. See, people allow evil to use them. Don't allow evil. Don't allow evil to have any type of control over you. See, because evil can come at you in some different kind of ways. Say something, do something. People allow evil to use them. And then they say, well, where God is? Like God, the magician, gonna come in and snap and just fix it all. God could, but it's up to us to save us. If you notice, people are leaving here. So it's up to us to save us for tomorrow, today, because the world don't belong to evil. We cannot give the world over to the spirit of evil. The world belongs to God, which is the spirit of good. God is good. God is love. God is everything good. All the fruits of the spirit, are up under the umbrella of God. God is the piece that holds it all together at the top of the umbrella. Some got to fixate up there and hold it together, hold those pieces, that they all connect to, that keep the rain off of you, that keeps you kind of dry. But see, as you step out there in the spiritual warfare, of course you're gonna get touched there. It's gonna get on you there. It's gonna splash up on you some kind of way. Sometimes you might fall down in it. You might get all caught all up in it. But thus go the Lord. God is still, you hold on to God. You just keep holding on to God's unchanging hand. And I'm here to tell you that God will not let go of you. What happens is we let go of God. We let go of God. God don't let go of us. So we got to make sure that we maintain that beautiful relationship that we have with the Lord. Don't let anything but and, or the ampersand come between you and God. That's it. Nothing but and or the ampersand come between you and God. I'm serious, honey. It is, just like any man. Al Jarreau said it in the song. See, there's a message in the music. If you listen to the music, there's a message in it. He was giving us some weird, beautiful song. We just, dancing and swaying to it because it's beautiful. But he gave you a message. Like any man. Like any man. That includes the Pope. Like any man. Reach out my hand and touch the face of God. God ordained us all prophets of all nations. Go grow forth in love. Really, grow forth in love. You're going to go, but grow forth in love. You're going to go, right? You're going to go, but grow forth in love. And forgive. Forgive, even though sometimes you got to put them in the vault. You got to leave them alone. Love them from a die. Love you though. But I got to leave you alone. Got to put you in the vault. I may open the vault back up. See, because on this highway of life, you make stops. You don't just keep on going. Those people out there ripping and running down the road, they got to get off some kind of way, sometime. They got a destination up ahead. And we trying to reach greatness. So, sometimes people got to be alone and let God deal with them. Sometimes we got to be alone so God can deal with us. I'm alone. God is dealing with me. God is dealing with me as we speak, honey. Really. I got it together for God. I'm trying to get it. I'm over here getting it together for me in the lighthouse. I'm getting it together, putting in for growth, putting in for the movement, for us to rise, for us to all be lifted to the world, for us to come together in love as a people. We are one. It don't matter your skin color. I don't see that. I see you as my sister, my brother. That's what I see, because God commands us to love. So I look at you as a king or a queen till you show me you're a rebel. Okay, well, you go on your way. See, because I'm growing for a better way. I'm growing to God. Because one thing I understand, and we are all one. Different skin, one love. We all one love, one heart. Let's get together and feel all right, for real. We are the human race. That's what race we are. We are the human race. Different ethnicities, but we all one. Came from one place, the motherland. We all came from over there. So we all one. We just evolved and migrated. Went different places. All came by different boats, but we're in the same boat. So now, love. Let's grow. From a divided time to a united time. Why not? Love, peace, and harmony. Ain't that what you want? You can't control the fact that other people are here. And other people want to live that way. They want to live the way they want to live and love the way they want to love. As long as they not harming anyone, let people love. Let people be. I'm not the judge. See, all I can do is control me. All I can do is worry about me. See, they trying to put everybody down there as manager. Everybody a manager. I don't even know. I don't even know who know. All I know is the answer to this manager right here. Because every face I see is a manager. And so one dude, I asked him when I walked up in there, I said, "Are you a manager?" He said, "No, not yet." I know he on the way, because see, everybody's a manager. He just putting everybody. So all I can do is manage me. I can't worry about trying to manage who else to manage. Who managing who? Who? I know I can manage me. I know that. I can't manage nobody else. Just leave me. Where you want me to work at? Okay, cool. I'm right here. I know what to do. Y'all go ahead and manage each other. But I can manage me over here. I got this right here. I'm in control of this right here. I'm in control. Never gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop growing, honey. I'm in control. Growing in God. That's it. Pass me the side. I love you. It's time to grow. It's time to GROW for tomorrow. Growing for a better way. Love, peace, and soul on this soul train. Treat each day like a rainbow, honey. At the end of each day, look for your pot of gold. Claim your happiness. Smile. Put a smile on your face when you go out the door, babe. Put a smile on your face. That's going to set your pace. And guess what? Smiles are contagious. I love you. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom all over the world. God bless you, kings and queens.